South Florida rapper Kodak Black had nothing to say to our cameras as he bonded out of the Broward County Jail tonight. He was arrested yet again early this morning, this time on drug charges.
And that arrest happening after quite a bizarre traffic stop in
Bonding out of jail with a huge entourage hiding him from our cameras. But before he was out, he had to pose for his latest mugshot.
On count 1, possession of cocaine. Count 2, tampering with or fabricating physical evidence. Count 3 is a traffic offense not before us.
At 2 o'clock in the morning, police say they found
that mugshot though. I think that mugshot says a lot. Like, Kodak has lost so much weight. Look at his face; it's slimmed down. Usually, you can tell as a probation officer when people are doing drugs, like their whole situation changes.
Rapper Kodak Black behind the wheel of a Bentley, sound asleep. The arrest report says it was here. The vehicle was stopped in the middle of the street on the 600 block of Northwest 47th Avenue in Plantation. Officers say when they opened the door to the vehicle, they smelled pot and alcohol. And after they got him to come out of the SUV, they reportedly noticed a white powder coming from his mouth. Investigators say the substance tested positive for cocaine, finding 4.1 grams of it in a baggie. This is just the latest legal trouble for Kodak, who is 26 years old and whose real name is Bill Capri. He was also cuffed back in July 2022 on charges of trafficking and possession of oxycodone. Capri was also issued an arrest warrant back in February of this year after failing to submit to a court-ordered drug and alcohol test.
Now, if y'all not familiar, back in 2019, Kodak was arrested and he got sentenced to almost 4 years in the federal prison for making a false statement to buy a firearm. Okay, after 21 months in the feds, his sentence was commuted by President Trump. Now, mind you, after his release from prison, he was on probation. So fast forward a little bit, in April of 2022, Kodak, he asked the judge, hey, I want to get off probation early. He had already had some problems, though. He had already been testing positive on probation, first of all. And if y'all don't know, if you test positive on probation, that is a violation of probation. So he tested positive. They gave him 90 days in the rehab. He did the 90 days. He was sober, clean, got out. After that, that's when he applied for early termination of probation. That's when you tell your lawyer, hey, let's go back to the judge and see if they'll let me go early. Okay, judge denied it. Luckily, judge denied it because Kodak clearly has some substance abuse issues that need to be addressed. So judge denies it, but she puts him on unsupervised release, or same thing as non-reporting. So basically, you're still on probation. You still have to abide by all the terms, but you just don't have to go and see your officer face to face, right? Now look where we are. Kodak is arrested again. Possession of more drugs. Kodak has a real problem. This is why probation officers always, more often than not, deny your request to get off probation early, because if they say, yeah, let's let this person get off, I agree with it, and the judge say, okay, well, probation agrees with it, so we're going to let you go. And God forbid something happens. They're on the road, drunk, high, they killed themselves, killed somebody, and they were on probation. That's going to look bad on the officer. So for everybody out here, like, oh, y'all probation officer is so harsh. All y'all want to do is lock people up. Well, listen, sometimes it is very, very serious, and sometimes they need to be locked up, not just for their own safety, but for the safety of the public as well. Nobody want to be out here caught slipping. It's your fault that you agreed. Well, not agreed, but you didn't oppose this person getting off probation early. And now look what happened. This could have been avoided if the probation officer hadn't agreed to let them off probation. What? But ultimately, it is up to the judge. It's up to the judge, but that's another story for another day. Kodak, baby, get some help. Get some help.
Hey y'all, head over to yourfavoritepO.com where you can check all my social media accounts as well as book your one-on-one call with me. 30-minute consultations are available. That's right. Let's get you set up with a plan to finish probation successfully.